Hi guys, I'm Zoe and today we're at Valentine Court, the fourth of our live tours for the week, showing where you'll be staying for the next couple of months, as well as answering any questions. I'm joined here by the lovely Kathy and Yannick from Res Life, and they'll be answering some questions as well as giving you some extra information. Yannick, can you tell us about Valentine Court?
Of course. So we are at Valentine Court today, and we're about roughly a 10-minute walk from the university campus, depending on how quick you walk, how long your legs are. We are just behind the Farm Foods and Morrison's, which we'll point out later on. Valentine Court has 469 single ensuite rooms, but unlike other apartments at the accommodation, which you'll see today, rather than apartments and flats going across, they are more like houses here. So we have 70 houses here at Valentine Court, and the majority of them are 6 bedrooms, but we do have seven houses being 13 bedrooms with accessibility. So we'll be showing you the bedrooms today. We'll be showing you the classic standard bedrooms, as they also do have deluxe and premium in the other houses, but we'll be showing you the standard one today so everyone will get the basic idea of what they will look like. We're going to start off today in the 6th bedroom, show you the kitchen, the communal space, and later on we'll be showing you the communal space of the 13th bedroom and also going outside to show the courtyard. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comments and we'll try our best to get them done today. For any reason we don't answer them, we do have a Q&A session Friday at 5 p.m. So any questions we don't get answered, we'll do it there. And I believe we're going to go into the kitchen space.
Yes. So this is the kitchen space, as you can see, for a 6 bed.
Yes.
You've got all the utilities that you could need. You've got an electric stove top with a toaster oven and a regular oven. You've got kettles and a microwave, so you don't have to worry about warming up any leftovers. And also we have a washing machine, which is so cool actually. So you don't have to worry about, wearing your favorite jeans and you get a stain on them. You don't have to think about, what am I going to do? Just chuck it in and it's sorted.
Yeah, in the 6th bedroom, every 6th bedroom in Valentine's Court has a washing machine. So at that point, it's really up to you to decide what you would like to buy as laundry detergent or kind of how you want to prepare it, but every 6th bedroom does. We will be explaining that in the 13th bedroom, there are more, but we'll get to that once we have time to show you. All right, so what else can we show you in the kitchen?
We've got 2 fridges here, which is plenty of space to store all of your stuff. Plenty of storage here, so there will be no fighting over any kind of space. So yes, plenty of space to put your stuff. Also lots of cabinets to store plates and such. So yeah, plenty of cabinets for storage, as well as plug sockets and USB chargers. While you're in here, you're cooking and you don't realize your phone's 5%. You don't have to worry. There's plenty of sockets for that as well as a really nice dining table where you can have any communal dinners and stuff. And yeah, some lunches, you never know. And yeah, let's head over to the communal area that is in the kitchen. We've got here basically a TV room with a TV and some comfortable couches.
So yeah, it's nice to have this extra space here to socialise. TV, which comes with a TV licence. If you do want to watch TV in your room, you will need a separate licence for that. The one in here does come with one. And also, with it, as you can see, we do come with Hoover, ironing board, mop, bucket, and iron. So none of this stuff you should have to bring when you arrive in September. And there'll be plenty, again, proportionate to the amount of people which you're sharing with. And in a second, we're going to go upstairs and show you the bedrooms.
Yes, so we're going to be showing you the bedroom. Regardless of the size of your apartment block, the bedrooms are exactly the same. So we'll be showing you the bedrooms in here, and then 2 examples of the bedrooms so that you can see that they are exactly the same. Up the stairs, like we said, kind of like a normal house. So we'll be heading into room number 1 here. So this is a undressed bedroom. This is how your room will come when you first move in. You've got plenty of space, as you can see, tons of space, massive desk, massive cubbies. You've got all of your stationery items, as well as a table for all of your computer needs and a wastebasket, so you don't have to worry about bringing that as well. You've also got a closet here with plenty of hanging space, as well as some really tall cubbies up there for our tall folks in the shack that, you know, have plenty of things to store. And my favorite part is actually the bathroom. We turn. So yes, my favorite part is the bathroom that you can see kind of gives a hotel vibe with the backlighting behind the mirror. I would say this place is kind of like a hotel, really.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like an accent light behind their mirror in the bathroom? Also, if you go further back here, you'll get an opportunity to see some hangers that are for your coats, your jackets, your backpacks, your tote bags, whatever you need. And of course, another mirror just onto the behind your bathroom door with a light. And my favorite feature always is that there is a heater in the bedroom, which is right here, to keep you warm when it does get cold. Plenty of storage.
And there's plenty of plug sockets as well as by the desk, as well as an Ethernet cable port, some here as well, and right by the bed, so you don't have to bring a long extension cord to be able to charge your phone by your bed, which is very handy. Someone's asking, can you see the size of the desk? So how big would you say this desk is?
So if we measure from this end to the end where Zoe's going, that is going to be about 6 feet in length. And the width of it is a little over 1 foot. It's a foot and a half of space going in as well. And I'm sure since they asked about the measurements for the desk, they probably also want to know about the measurements for the bed.
Yes.
So the bed is over 6 feet long in length, 6 feet long in length, and for a little over 4 feet wide in width. So, and the space underneath is a little bit over a foot of height and definitely 4 feet deep inside to store whatever you need, suitcases, boxes, or just those seasonal clothes that aren't working with the season we're in right now. And my favorite part, the blinds, because when you want to sleep in on a Saturday morning, you shouldn't let light ruin that sleep.
And you've got a pinboard right here, so you can put up any photos of your family, you know, to help with any homesickness that you may feel in the first couple of weeks. As well as a pinboard by the desk as well for any study guides and such, so that you can keep yourself focused while you're at your desk. We're going to head to another bedroom just so that you can see that they are exactly the same regardless of location. So this is another one just across the hall. You have to use your key card to get in.
Well, during this time, while she's trying to get into the second bedroom, I can take to explain the Wi-Fi situation in the building. So we have a program called Ask for Wireless. It's available everywhere. When you're a student, you'll be able to sign on for an account. It is absolutely free because it goes with your room, and you'll be able to sign on any device, whether it's your phone, your computer, or a tablet, that can all connect. So if you do need help setting that up when you arrive here, or if you find some difficulty, there is going to be a member of staff available to help you, whether it's at reception or just someone from the team. All right, let's go into the bedroom.
Yes. So, like me, if you had any issues with your key card, reception is right nearby, so you can ask them to help you accommodate for any issues that you may have, not just with your key card, but you know, light bulbs and such. They're there to help. So yeah, as you can see, the bedroom is exactly the same as the other one, with the same kind of storage, same setup, just flips onto the other side as well. This bathroom also has the fancy lighting, so no worries about that, wondering whether or not you'll be getting the hotel experience. So we'll be heading downstairs now to show off a 13 bed.
You're going to show you just the communal area in the 13 bedroom, as the bedrooms are standard as well. Just to give you an idea, and afterwards we'll be going to the courtyard, and we'll point up reception on the way. If there are any Wi-Fi issues, just bear with us as we are walking outside.
So we're going to the 13 bed. This is the back entrance, so this isn't the main entrance. But because we are doing a tour, this is how we will be entering.
I just want to point out right now, this is actually reception, which is behind the apartments that we're looking at, just as Zoe has explained. And what's great is that they're available Monday through Saturday, that extra day, in case you have a parcel or a package that's been delivered that you need to pick up.
So this is a 13 bed, as you can see, a lot larger than the 6 bed, but it is proportional to the amount of people that will be living here. We've got this long banquet table for any kind of dinners, Thanksgiving, whatever fits your fancy here, as well as some plug sockets here, as well. And you have this breakfast bar, which is pretty cool. If you're not trying to, sit on the desk, this can be where you study or have your breakfast before lectures, as well as a pin board where you can put your cleaning rotors, any kind of quack and fun activities you may be doing throughout the year. You can display it here for your housemates to see, so everyone can join in. So, as we saw in the other one, plenty of great utilities. We've got electric stove top, as well as kettle, microwave, cabinets, with plenty of storage, no problems there. So as you can see here, we've got plenty of fridges, as well as a mini fridge here. So no problems with making sure everyone has a space to keep their food throughout the year. And any frozen goods, which you can get from the farm foods across the street.
Yeah. And as, just so you guys know, as you know, this is 13 people living here. And with that, lots of people who are not only going to need the fridge space and the freezer space, but they're also going to need the washing machine space, which there is one available in this level right here. But upstairs, there's 2 more available. So the 13-person flat actually has 3 washing machines for the apartment.
Yes, and as we turn around here, there is some more kitchen space with another stove, 2 stove tops, and oven as well. So again, no problems with making sure everyone has a space to do what they want to do at what time. No one really standing on each other's toes. Same utilities here as well. And they also have a TV space, a TV room here. So regardless of whether it's 6 or 13, there are, TV, couches for you guys to hang out, have a games night, karaoke, movie night, whatever tickles your fancy. Yeah, as well.
So yeah, we just thought we'd do a quick recap while we're here. So for those who have just joined us. So today we're at Valentine Court. We're showing you both a 6 bed and a 13 bedroom communal space as well. Valentine Court is located about a 10-minute walk from the university campus. Again, like I said, depends on how quick you walk. It's not far, it's on the Tritton Road, which is one of the main roads with all the retail shops, and it's just behind Farm Foods and next to Morrison's. So very closely nearby for your shopping as well. We're about to go outside a second and show the courtyard space. But if you have any questions, please do put them in the comments and make sure to follow our social media.
Yes.
So Res Life, Uni Lincoln Res Life, as well as UOL Student Life.
Yes.
Keep up to date with all the things we've got planned for September, as well as all these live tours.
Yes.
Should we take them outside?
Yes, and someone's asked where are the washing machines. So there are 2 in here.
Yes. So depending on how big your place is, it's proportionate to the amount of people. So in this one, for example, there's 1 down here because you get washers and dryers, and there's also 2 upstairs as well. Because like I said, these are houses. So unlike other accommodations, which is usually on like 1 level, there's several floors to these. So hence there's 1 here and there's 2 upstairs. And proportionate to the amount we have.
Yep. You've got a lovely ledge here that you can put all of your washing detergent for, so you don't have to worry about having to lug that down from your room. As well as any utilities in the closet here for cleaning, making sure that everybody has access to cleaning supplies, and also you can make a very nice cleaning rotor. So we are going to check out the outside area. There are disability accessible buttons, making sure that everyone can have a comfortable experience while here as well.
So So you join us outside, and I hope the Wi-Fi is still okay. We are in the courtyard right now, which would be your typical main entrance for this building. If we turn around, there is a gate here where you'll scan your card and come in. There's also some cycle racks here. And as my wonderful colleague is showing over there, Kathy is by over the barbecue area. We do have barbecues in all the courtyards, but if you do want to use them, you have to put a barbecue request form in. But it's a great time, especially in the summer. I know the English weather isn't always the best, but while it lasts, it'd be nice to have, especially in that first week, to meet new people and have that food and join with each other. It's a lovely area. There's also benches in all these courtyards. Just to point out here as well, for those who are unaware, Valentine Court do have car parking spaces as well. There are 70 car parks here. You do need a permit. However, priority is given to the paramedics, midwifery and nursing. And then after that, it will be first come, first serve. If you do have more questions about the car parking, we will cover that on the Friday talk, which is live at 5 p.m. And all the more specifics about pricing and everything else, we'll talk about it then. But yeah, this is the outside. Lovely area, isn't it?
Yes, it's so great. I mean, you've got a place to put your bikes if you're a biker. But yeah, lovely place to hang out. And not just your housemates, but other people from other houses here as well. Very good communal area throughout the season. I know I had a friend who lived here, and when it snowed, this was a great place for them to all come and hang out. I've got a couple questions before we run through this again for anybody who has just joined. So yeah, for anybody who's just joined, we are at Valentine Court. We're showing a 6-bed and a 13-bed communal area. We've shown 2 bedrooms so far, and we'll be running through those again. Bedrooms in both 6 and 13 look exactly the same. So regardless of where you're living, those look exactly the same. But here are some questions. Someone's asked, can you have guests over and for how long?
Okay. So basically, there is 1 or 2 things about the guests, but that is something we're going to cover on the Friday, because we have on Friday, not only have we got Student Life and the Rest Life team, we have the Accommodation joining us. So they will go through the terms and conditions and what the rules are. But of course, especially during the day, we'd love to have guests over. But there's 1 or 2 bits, we'll cover that then with the accommodation experts.
Yes, perfect. That has been asked. Does the TVs have Netflix?
That's a good question. So unfortunately, no, the TVs don't have Netflix. The TV in the common area is just the TV license that's provided. If you decide to bring an external device like an Apple TV box or a Fire box.
They are smart TVs, I believe, in this one. We'll double check that for you. So I believe Valentine Court do have the smart TVs. Obviously, you have to use your own account.
Yes.
But yes, so obviously you get the TV with the TV license, and I'll double check about them being smart TVs because they're slightly varying accommodations. So you will be able to access Netflix through it. But yeah, we'll double check that for you. We'll get back to you in a second.
And we've already answered the question, which is a TV license is included for the communal areas, but for anyone in your bedroom, you will have to provide that for yourself.
I can confirm they are smart TVs. You just need to use your own account if you are using the Netflix as well.
Okay.
So yeah, hope that answers it.
And last question before we run through everything again. Can you say each house has a washing machine? So does every house have a washing machine?
So for Valentine's Court, every apartment does have a washing machine. The only difference is that depending on the size, it will either be more or less. So with 6 people, it's only 1 washing machine they're sharing between the 6, but with 13, there's actually 3.
And you get a dryer as well, don't forget.
As well,
That's
yeah.
the washing machine and the dryer.
Yes.
Do not forget that. That's the one of the great perks about Valentine Court. Just have to pop downstairs or upstairs. Like I said, they may not all be located downstairs, just like this one, they are upstairs. But because remember, these are houses, unlike some of the other accommodations you might have seen during this week.
Last question. How big is the bike area?
So, as you can see here, there's just a place to put a couple of your bikes. There are plenty in each courtyard. And it's nice that it is covered as well, at least. But the courtyard space is a lovely large space. Nice to socialise.
Yes.
So I believe we're going to go back inside now.
Yes.
We will be returning to the bedrooms. Do not worry, we just need to walk back through. But we'll show you the communal space of the 13th bedroom as we're going back through. And we'll go back to showing you the bedrooms.
Yes.
Follow Zoe.
So you go through this way. So yeah, this is how you would get in normally. Making sure to press all of the accessibility buttons to ensure that everybody can use these facilities if need be. But yeah, this is one of the 2 kitchens in here. with the electric hobs and ovens. We got another one with an electric hob, a toaster oven and a regular oven, some sinks, a microwave, and a a kettle. So yeah, as well as cabinet spaces here, as well as on the other side. So no problems with having to put all of your items in. So let's go to the communal area here. So yep, this is the TV that we were just talking about, where you can watch Netflix.
Netflix, Disney.
Disney.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
No, we're not sponsored, but we have our preferences. But yeah, where you can watch any kind of TV shows, Friends, for the 25th time, like me, with your housemates, as well as some tables so you can have a games night, as well as some pinboards here, as well as in the kitchen area for putting up any kind of memorabilia and any kind of notices you want to let your housemates know.
And as you can see here, this is an example of one of the washer and dryers, which you'll get. So it's just here, and like I said, for example, in this building, there's 2 upstairs as well. This may not be all on one floor, as well as the utility cupboard. Brushes, iron boards, and there will be a mop and bucket as well. But like I said, Kathy, what would happen if there is something missing in your accommodation? What would you do if you arrived?
If something's missing in your accommodation, for example, a broom or a hoover, you can also take the time to go right to reception, which again, they're available Monday through Saturday, and ask them for that missing item, and they'll be able to replace it. If it's outside those times, you're also welcome to send them an email at accommodation@lincoln.ac.uk. But again, I think it's one of those things where you come in here and you get to check. So that's what you can do if something you feel is missing out of your flat or apartment.
Yes, so there are plenty of appliances here. We've got a mini fridge and 3 massive fridges, so there's definitely no problem with storing any of your groceries and such, as well as any frozen goods that you may get nearby. As well as we've got another microwave and kettle, but where's the toaster?
So, unfortunately, toasters do not come with it. We do have the kettle, the microwave, or fridge freezer equipment. So, all we say is if you are bringing a toaster, you just need to make sure they are electronically safe, as they can trip the fuses in buildings. So, we just want to make sure that you arrive. The thing is, though, probably best to decide that when you arrive, because if you're going to move in with 13 people, and people will bring 13 of the same item, it will happen with everyone, 13 fairy liquids, for example, 13 everything. So maybe on that first day, especially, if you have a group chat already, so if you have your induction, you will send a link to the Facebook pages, which the rest of life are running. And in that, you should hopefully be able to find who you are living with, and you can speak beforehand who's going to bring what. So do go through the induction process. There are links to the Facebook pages. Just bear with us, as I know they're sending out the offers, and we are also accepting those into the Facebook pages. And once you're in there, already people are chatting about who they're sharing with, and you can meet new people. So yeah.
Yes. And then this is another section of the communal area where you can have your dinners together, spend some time, have some lunch, whatever tickles your fancy. And if you're more of a, lone wolf, you can sit here at the breakfast bar. You can study on here. But yeah, plenty of spaces to, spend time outside of your room. Yeah. Someone has asked, how many houses share a courtyard?
Courtyard. On top of my head, I don't actually know that number, so that's something which I'll ask the expert, and again, I'll get that back to you.
So make sure to come to our live Q&A on Friday at 5 p.m. to answer questions like that, because sometimes, we are students here, and as much as we love our accommodations, there's just some things we might miss out, and we want to get you the right information.
So yes, we're just going to head back into the 6th bed now, so that we can show anyone who's just joined any of the bedrooms, so that they can see what that looks like. Someone's asked, where do they get their mail?
To my right, your left, is the reception area. So this is for packages or parcels, so bigger items that you have here, and is able to be picked up between Monday and Saturday. And then each home, each apartment have a letterbox ready for things like mail or letters or things like that to miss. So one way comes straight to you to have a post box, but the others come right into reception for the bigger items.
Okay, so we're gonna head now into the 6th bed. And I'm gonna show you how you would be getting in once you move in. So you will have a key card, which you just put here on the door. It will flash green. And you open in the right direction, hopefully. So yeah, we're just gonna go into the kitchen here, so you can see how that looks for a 6th bed. So yes, still the same number of utilities and appliances, but just proportional to the amount of people that live here. You get one stove top, and like we said, every house has a washer dryer, so you don't have to worry about that. Sink, cabinet space, kettle, microwave, no problems on that, as well as 2 fridges here to put any of your items in. No problem. And freezer spaces as well. So yeah.
And there's that notorious washer-dryer duo action right there below, ready for you to do your laundry here, only to be shared between you and your flatmates.
Yes. So you can decide if you all want to go halvesies on laundry detergent, or if you have some thick skin like me, you want your own. That's something you can decide when you get here. But yeah, this is where you'll have your communal area, your seating, plenty of seats for every single member of the household.
And if you have any messages to leave for notes or just heads up, or even a cleaning schedule, if that's what the vibe is of your apartment, you can use one of these post boards to post up, leave reminders, put a calendar, whatever you need to make the system living here work.
Yes. And again, if you're a fan of watching TV, Netflix, don't worry, you don't miss out here as well. We have a separate area through the doors where you can spend some time watching TV with comfy couches that you can rearrange to whatever setup you're trying to have. If you're trying to have an L shape or straight across like this, no problems, you can sort that out. Right here we have our utility closet. So for any kind of hoovering, mopping, ironing needs, everything is provided for you right here. No problems.
Also, just to answer that question from earlier, 10 houses do share the courtyard. We're going to go to the bedroom now.
Yes, so we're going to go show you the bedrooms now, to show you that the bedrooms look exactly the same regardless of layout or number of people that you'll be living with. Heading up the stairs, much like you would at home.
And welcome to the upstairs bedroom.
So yes, this is a bedroom. Again, all of the bedrooms look exactly the same regardless of whether or not you're in a 13 or 6. Just reiterating the point so you don't feel like it's necessary. So yeah, bathroom, massive, lovely lighting. I mean, you can take many a selfie in this mirror, so no problems about that. Yeah. You've got shelving space there to keep any toiletries, any shampoos, conditioners, toothbrushes.
Like Zoe has said, all the rooms are very similar. They're exactly the same, especially when it comes to storage. You will have these 3 cubbies. You'll have a desk chair, even a wastebasket or a bin underneath the table. Some space of drawers as well available here, as you can see. And I always find it funny because everyone uses their drawer on their desk for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like I started using it for maybe pens and papers, but over time it's become another spot for my clothes because it's more practical.
I have clothes in the bottom of mine as well as like hair tools because it's easy. I do my hair at my desk. So whatever you feel is best. But if you don't want to keep your stuff in there, we do have plenty of shelving by the bed and beside the bed. Right here, some tall shelves here to keep items. You can get any baskets and such and keep things in here, as well as this deep space for luggages and all sorts.
It's 4 feet deep, this space, so just keep that in mind when you're thinking, where am I going to put my suitcase? Or those large uncomfortable items that you just need, they can fit here. And then this space between these, so these 1, 2, 3 are about 1.5 feet tall. and a little over 1 foot deep as well. And the same thing with the cabinets here. They're a little bit more than 1 feet deep with your attachment to those sockets. And then the bed, the most important, because I feel like this is very important, especially for tall people. The bed is more than 6 feet in length. I think it's 6 feet and 2 inches if I'm being accurate, but 6 feet, and 4 feet wide. So a little bit over the 4 feet as well. And then the space underneath the bed, you have over a foot in height, but it is more than 4 feet deep. And there you go.
Perfect. In terms of bedding and stuff, you will have to provide that yourself. I would recommend a mattress protector, just for your own safety, in case you spill a drink or two. No problems with that.
And because of this location, we're right next to the shopping center where there's TK Maxx and a variety of other stores where you might need to find items that you forgot for your bedroom.
Yes. My favorite is As a Living, which is just like a 2-minute walk from here. So if you need any cute bedding, I know that they have a really cute B set. You can always get that from there, as well as pillows, duvets, whatever you need throughout the year as well. So I'm going to show you another undressed bedroom, just so that you know that they look exactly the same. So to be able to get into this, you need a key card. Someone's asked, where do they get their key cards from?
Oh,
So yeah, when you will move in on the moving days, and do not worry as well, because I saw someone saying about will it be open on Sunday for moving day. Do not worry, you will be able to get your key cards. It's open for the moving weeks. There will be someone there. He'll be able to give you your key cards. They'll explain where you're going, which house you are, and they'll be able to show you. And on that day, there'll be plenty of people around to help you. So if there are any issues on moving day, please do speak to the accommodation team and those helping on that day.
Perfect. So I'll just use my key card to get in, and just a quick glance around, you can see that the room looks exactly the same, with the same facilities, same measurements, and so you don't have to worry about whether or not you get room 1, room 2, a 6-bed, 13-bed. Everything is the same measurements, same style, with the same utilities.
So yeah, just to recap as well, because I don't want people to said, we are showing you the standard bedrooms today, and they are premium deluxe, but just what was available today to show you. So we thought we'd show you the standard ones, as obviously, premium deluxe ones differences are just the size that is slightly bigger, and obviously affects the pricing as well. So we're showing you the standard ones.
yes.
We're currently in the 6-bedroom. I think in a second we're going to walk over back then to the 13 maybe.
Yes.
And just show you the communal space and the courtyard one more time, and just so you can see what the space and the environment is like.
Yes, please be putting in any questions, any requests, so that if you want to see something again, we can get that done for you quickly before you go. But yes, let's head down to the...
So I keep on saying standard. I mean to say classic. That's just my fault. Keep saying standard. Classic. I apologise.
So this is entrance, so we're only going through this for the sake of the tour, but there is a front entrance that we will show you later how you will actually be getting in.
Before we go into the 13-person flat, we also have reception that's over here. This is, again, just like Zoe explained, behind your apartment and flat, but still accessible to everyone from Monday to Saturday. And this is a spot where you'll be getting, if you order or get anything delivered, and if it's a larger package, like a parcel, then it'll be available here, Monday through Saturday.
So yes, this is the communal area for a 13-bed, slightly different from the 6-bed, but proportional to the amount of people that will live here. Plenty of space for every single person, making sure that no one is stepping on each other's toes. I mean, look how much space Yannick and Kathy have right now, as well as you can sit here at this breakfast nook as well. So there's plenty of seating, no problems about that. And we also have a pin board here that you can put up any kind of memorabilia for your housemates today. Like if you've got an event that you're trying to go to together, you can let them know there as well. So yeah, this is half of the kitchen set with kettle, microwave, electric stove top with toaster oven and regular oven, as well as cabinet spaces and a lovely wide sink. So plenty of spaces to do any dishes you may have.
Do you remember your first dish that you made at your apartment when you first moved in?
Oh, when I first moved in, I think it would have to be a spam bowl.
Okay, all right,
I mean, it was pretty easy. Just buy some pasta, some jarred spag bolognese sauce, and like a mince or something in there.
Yeah, I think that was mine too with my flatmates. We all just bought an ingredient and just combined it at the
I
end.
think it's a very good thing to make together. If you have an Italian night, someone buy some garlic bread, someone make a lasagna, and it's just great. Let's head over to the other side of the kitchen, and as we're going down, you can see that we have three massive fridges here, as well as with freezer spaces as well. And there's also a mini fridge here, so no problem with sorting out who gets what space, where did everybody's stuff go. Everything is sorted for that. So yes. And here again, we've got some stove tops, kettle, microwave, tons of cabinet space. So really no issues about whether or not you'll be keeping your items. Everything has a space. I would say that there's probably enough space for everybody to have too, but that's something that you can delegate with your housemates when you get here. So now we're going into the other communal space with the TVs. So yeah, this is a communal space with a TV where you can have a nice movie night, hang out, just spend some time together after a stressful day of lectures, and you don't really want to quite go to your room yet. This is where you can stay.
Or if you got laundry to do, you can pop it into the washer and dryer here, watch that episode, and start folding once it's ready for you to get it ready, all in the same place.
Perfect. And behind Kathy here we have the utility closet, like we saw in the other place, with all the things that you'll need to be able to keep this place nice and clean, as well as if you want to clean your rooms as well. Yes, and we're not showing you any bedrooms in here, but the bedrooms look exactly the same as in the 6-bed, so no problems about that. Please do remember to press all of the accessibility buttons to ensure that everyone can use every feature within the house. So yeah, opens the door. Yeah, so there's plenty of accessibility buttons here. We can press them to ensure that none of the mechanics break and everyone can still, get access to the house without any problems. So yes, this is courtyard space, and as you can see further down there that Kathy's about to show.
Bit later at this time, Kathy. This is the barbecue place, so all the courtyards come with the barbecue area. You do need to get a barbecue request form, but that's something which will be explained when you arrive here. I think she's over there now. You can see a little space there, so the perfect opportunity when you first move in to socialise and have some food together. And obviously, I know the English weather isn't always the best, but make the most of it when you do come. And there's plenty of space here, benches, and this is a nice communal area to see and speak to everyone. We also have over here a couple of cycle racks as well, which will be in each courtyard, as well as we do have car parking spaces here. Car parking spaces, there are 70 car parking spaces which are permitted, so which need permits, which you can purchase through accommodation. However, the first they are prioritised to the paramedics, nursing, and midwifery. But for after that, it will be first come first serve. But that is, if you want more information on the details and how to apply for that, we will cover that on the Friday live Q&A session at 5 p.m.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us on this live. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We'll be here for about a minute or two just to answer any last minute questions. But if you did miss any kind of thing and you want to see it again, this will be saved, so you can come back to this later today or tomorrow to check it out, as well as the live Q&A on Friday for any other questions that you may have forgotten or you want to ask more details about. So
make sure to follow the social medias, because that way you can keep up to date with everything that we're doing. So for Res Life, it's Uni Lincoln Res Life. Keep up to date with all our events, our plans, our campaigns, as well as fun competitions, but also with all the stuff we're doing this week. And for Student Life, it's UOL Student Life, and all the other things you do.
Yeah, so we are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a website with blogs and stuff, and we're also on YouTube as well. Making the student experience great for you. Any kind of questions that you may have, if you're wondering about holiday things. I mean, it's a bit soon to be thinking about holidays.
I like your thinking though.
But if you're wondering about certain things, what we'll be doing during Freshers Week, we'll be posting that as well. So please do follow our social media. Yep. So we're just going to be wrapping this up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be doing some more tours throughout the week. So please do stay tuned. And we have done some ones previously, yesterday and the day before. So please be checking those out. They will be saved to our channels. So if you're trying to look for a different university accommodation, we've either already done it or we're going to be doing it later in this week.
What's the one for tomorrow? Do you guys know?
I believe it to be the Gateway.
Yes.
We're doing the Gateway tomorrow.
My
so-
home.
Yes. And don't worry, if there's any questions we haven't covered today, we'll try to answer them later or bring them up on the Friday session.
Okay. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for watching. Bye.
Bye.